Having trouble sleeping lately? If so, a new study suggests your solution to more shut-eye might be getting busy more often. The popular app Sleep Cycle surveyed more than 1,000 of its users to discover what helps them sleep well. 68% of Americans said sex.
Great, fun, healthy tip that is. I mean, it actually really does boost a lot of nice neurochemicals, including oxytocin, which is also known as the love or bonding chemical, and it reduces stress, so it reduces your cortisol. So yeah, you get kind of sleepy afterwards.
Yeah, after, no offense, but after an orgasm, some of the things you were worried about going into going to bed, they seem less important. You know, you're stressing.
It's totally a mind clear. You're sort of that Etch-a-Sketch clearing the board.
Yeah, that 10 a.m. meeting the next day doesn't feel as important.
It definitely beats checking your cell phone.
It does, doesn't it? What's interesting is they looked at people and their best pre-sleep activities. Sex topped the list at 40%, reading 33%. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
As long as you're not using the bright LED lights on the reader.
Right.
Listening to music, 29%. Do you all listen to music ever before bed?
Not really.
Not
I don't
so
either.
much.
Not really.
Yeah, the reading does make you sleepy, but the sex sounds way more fun, obviously, than the reading.
You guys have a personal trick that you use?
Well, I actually use a lot of contingency management. So what that means is I wait for the cues.
So in other words, if this doesn't happen.
Yeah, if my husband's not in the mood, or I'm not in the mood, but usually he's pretty in the mood, so that's good.
Okay, so.
So when he's not, in general, I go to sleep when I feel tired. So people sometimes get anxious because they go to bed and they lay in bed and they're anxious, I'm not falling asleep, they keep looking at the clock. So I actually wait until I'm 8 out of 10 on tiredness. And that's when I go to bed, and I fall asleep in 5 minutes.
Good trick.
What about you guys?
Maybe a little TV.
Okay.
Maybe some reading.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
light TV though, right? You don't want to
light.
watch disturbing content right before bed.
No, something like an old movie or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like it. I think the key for me is when I can do it, I try to stay consistent with my sleep-wake cycle. So I try to go to bed around the same time, and when I do that, I find that I'm at that 8 you described, and I sleep great. My issue is when I'm traveling a lot, things get, my work schedule's out of whack, then honestly, I don't have great solutions. I do the reading before bed, but I think, you know, we do the best we can. And if maybe it's a day where you're super stressed out, maybe you and your spouse together, a little, you know, a little dancing in the sheets before sleep might be a good solution for you.
A little roll in the hay beats a Valium anytime.
So
I love that. That's a great quote. Dr. O's sex and sleep advice rolled in